Welcome to this course, Connections and Other External Applications. In this course, you will learn the following contents. Export files to PC, USB cast screen, firmware upgrade, WLAN and hotspot connections, course review. In the first part, export files to PC will be introduced. Before starting the operation, the following items need to be prepared. Firstly, a computer with at least one USB Type-A port. If there is no USB Type-A port on the computer body at all, an unpowered hub is necessary. Secondly, SD card used for storage files. By the way, if the thermal camera models in your hand are B, Echo, and Pocket series, which come with media storage, there is no need for SD card. Thirdly, a Type-A to Type-C USB cable. It is advisable to use the cable supplied with the device packaging. A third-party Type-C to Type-C cable usually cannot work. Next, let's talk about the steps of exporting files. Firstly, enter the Connections menu of the camera and ensure that the cast screen function is turned off. Secondly, connect the camera and computer with supplied Type-A to Type-C cable. As mentioned before, if the computer doesn't have a USB Type-A port, such as MacBook, an unpowered hub is required. Thirdly, open the detected disk and choose the DCIM folder. Finally, you can select the desired files, images, or videos and copy them to the desired location on your computer. Now, let's move to the second part, USB cast screen. Before the operation, there are some items need to be prepared. In addition to preparing a computer and a Type-A to Type-C USB cable, this section requires the preparation of a PC software in Windows System Thermometry Client, which is also named as UVC Alarm PC Client. It is the main tool for cast screen, and the related operating methods will be described later. Please be noted, this step is very important as this PC client is the foundation for completing cast screen. If the thermal camera supports recording radiometric video, you can use another PC software named Analyzer to live radiometric stream of the thermal camera. Both above to software are free PC clients developed by Hike Micro. It should be mentioned that, since we will have another corresponding course for Analyzer in the future, which won't be further introduced here. This time, we will mainly introduce cast screen through Thermometry Client. After the preparation, we can begin to cast screen via Thermometry Client. Firstly, enter the Connections menu of the camera and turn on the cast screen function. Secondly, connect the camera and computer with the supplied cable. Thirdly, run the Thermometry Client and you will simply see the camera screen in real time. Meanwhile, the screen display ratio could be adjusted after successful cast screen. The third part introduces firmware upgrade. Before the operation begins, it is still the preparatory work. A computer, a SD card if applicable, and a Type-A to Type-C cable are needed. In this section, besides above items, an upgrade pack is imperative for the whole update process, which is available on the Hike Micro official website. The following steps will demonstrate the specific steps for upgrading firmware. Firstly, download the corresponding upgrade pack from the official website. Then unzip it to get the .dav file. Secondly, turn off the camera's cast screen function. Thirdly, connect the camera to your computer with Type-A to Type-C cable. Fourthly, open the detected disk, copy the unzipped .dav file, and completely paste it into the root directory of the camera. After the above operations, you need to hold the power button to shut down the camera and hold the button again to reboot. Lastly, make sure that camera shows upgrade 100%, then restart the camera. Some models of cameras will automatically restart after the firmware upgrade is completed. If not, manually restarting the camera is required. Please be noted, remember turning off the auto power-off function of the camera and having a battery level of more than 30% before upgrading firmware. After the camera restarts, you can follow the steps below to confirm the latest firmware version number. Firstly, enter Local Settings menu and select Device Settings. Then select Device Information to enter the next menu page and have a view of firmware. It should be mentioned that if the firmware version number is not the expected result, you can try re-upgrading it again. If any glitches arise during the upgrade process, or if you have any questions, please contact Hike Micro promptly. After introducing the 3 operations related to wired connection in the 4th part, we will focus on some contents of wireless connection, WLAN, and hotspot connections. Now, we will show you 3 modes of WLAN and hotspot connections. Mode 1. Connect mobile device to the camera's hotspot, which belongs to hotspot connections. Generally, it is the most stable and commonly used connection mode. Mode 2. Connect camera to mobile device's hotspot, which belongs to WLAN connections. Mode 3. Connect camera and mobile device to the same Wi-Fi belonging to WLAN connections. As for advantages, both Mode 2 and Mode 3 could enable users to share the thermal images instantly. Now, let's look at Mode 1, Connect camera to mobile device's hotspot, and talk about its connection process in detail. Firstly, enter camera's local settings and select Connections. Secondly, choose Hotspot in the menu. Thirdly, turn on the hotspot function. Fourthly, select the option of Set Hotspot to set the password, then check to save it. Next, enter your mobile device's settings menu, open WLAN, and select the camera's hotspot you have already set in the last step. Finally, enter password and join the hotspot network. That's all for Mode 1. By the way, one thing to note is that in some regions, this mode can only be performed when the mobile device is disconnected from cellular network. Next, we will move to Mode 2, Connect camera to mobile device's hotspot. Again, let's take a look at the specific connection steps. Firstly, enter your mobile device's settings menu and turn on Personal Hotspot. Secondly, enter camera's local settings and choose Connections. Thirdly, select the option of WLAN in the menu. Then, turn on WLAN and select your own mobile device's hotspot that you have just set. Next, enter password and check to save it. Lastly, wait a few seconds until successfully connected. Finally, we are going to make a detailed introduction to Mode 3, Connect camera and mobile device to the same Wi-Fi. Firstly, enter camera's local settings and select Connections in the menu. Secondly, select WLAN. Thirdly, turn on WLAN and select your house's or office's Wi-Fi. Fourthly, enter password and check to save it. Then, make sure the camera has already successfully connected to Wi-Fi. Next, enter your mobile device's settings, turn WLAN, and select the same Wi-Fi. Finally, enter password and join the Wi-Fi network. When connecting in this mode, please be noted that some mobile devices may prompt that it is an invalid network. If a pop window appears, please select Still use this network in the window. Besides, for this mode, users also should be noted that if there are too many wireless sources with the camera and mobile device in the same network, the Hike Micro Viewer cannot easily search the camera. In the last part, let's take a review about what we have introduced in this course. In part number 1, we have introduced how to export files to PC. It includes mainly 3 steps of configuring camera, connect to PC, and exporting files from camera to PC. In part number 2, the method of USB cast screen has been introduced. 3 major processes have been mentioned in this part. Firstly, configuring the device. Secondly, connecting camera to PC. Thirdly, cast screen via UVC Alarm PC client. Part number 3 involves the contents of downloading firmware and upgrading firmware for the camera. In part number 4, we have introduced 3 modes of WLAN and hotspot connections in detail, which are connecting mobile device to the camera's hotspot, connecting camera to mobile device's hotspot, and connecting camera and mobile device to the same Wi-Fi. And we have also talked about specific approaches of each mode. Thank you for your time with us. Taking the chance you know a lot today, please go to start the quiz and earn your credits.